Yes, guys, how we all doing today? And you must be thinking, what's going on here? Expert Football Betting has a video midweek for the best bets for today. Not normally, no, have I done this before? No, I've not done this before, so first time. Um, yeah, I just thought, you know what? Let's start bringing out videos a lot more frequently. Normally I just do one video a week, sometimes two, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm slacking. I'm being lazy. You guys want more, so let's do some more videos, okay? So I'm gonna try. I can't promise, but I will try to do a video every day and upload it first thing in the morning, so you've got a selection of matches for that day which you can bet and earn some good money on, okay? So if you want me to keep doing this each day and you think it's a good idea, please just smash that like button and let me know in the comments below if you want a video for tomorrow, okay? Because the more likes I get, the more comments I get, the more I know you guys want this sort of content every single day, and I'll keep doing it. But like I said, sometimes life does get in the way and there might be days which I don't, but I'm going to try my best to do it every day. But either way, you're going to get a lot more videos, okay? You're going to get a lot more videos and a lot more bets and hopefully win a lot more money. And if you're new around here and you enjoy football betting and you enjoy this video by the time you've watched it, then make sure you hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss out on these daily videos. So subscribe and hit that little bell button. So a bit of a chilled video. I don't want to edit it. We're just going to go straight through. So I might mumble over my words a few times. In my Telegram channel, if you're not in there yet, make sure you do. The link is below. It's completely free. I gave you guys a quick poll, and I said, what video would you prefer this week? The choices were 3 to 5 pre-match bets, and these would be a mix of singles, doubles, high odds, and it would be across all leagues, so not just the Prem. And then I gave you the option to vote just Premier League predictions only, and then I gave you one more option, which was what matches will be goal fests for the weekend. So I'll give you matches which I expect loads of goals to happen, so you can jump on things like first half goal, over 2.5 goals, etc. Interestingly, the lowest one was the Premier League prediction only video, which is the one I normally do every week. So that's a good thing because I'll be real with you, it bores the shit out of me. I don't really enjoy it. So you guys clearly don't enjoy it either. So thank you guys, and it was good to know that through the poll. So I can stop doing that, and we'll just stick to proper bets, which I prefer myself, and obviously you guys prefer too. So that poll worked out well. It was worth doing. So thanks for that. So anyway, the two things that got pretty close votes was the 3 to 5 pre-match bets across all leagues, and also Goal Fest videos. So what I do, Goal Fest matches, sorry. So what I'll do, I'll just combine the both. I'll combine the both. So I'm going to pick out matches for today where I expect goals to happen. So first half goal, over 2.5 goals, both teams scoring. Them three markets are the main ones. And then you guys can either make up bets before the matches kick off. You can do pre-match bets with them. Or like myself, you can wait in play and then see if the matches are actually lively before placing any bets, which is what I would highly recommend. But if you can't watch matches in play, then you've got the pre-match option as well, okay? And the odds are still decent. So I'm going to go through these matches. I'm going to give you, how many matches have I got here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I got 4? Have I got 3? Let me have a quick look. All right, I've got 4 matches. One of them at the end I'll add in, but it's not ideal, but I'll add it in. I'll explain why in a minute. But the first 3 matches are the key ones. So yeah, I'll go through these 3 matches and then I'll give you a pre-match bet that you can do at the end. I'll give you the odds of that. And it's pretty safe. I think it's safe. So yeah, let's dive in. Let's dive in, shall we? Let's dive in. So the first game is very soon, actually. So let's hope you're watching this video early. Another reason why you need to subscribe and hit the bell and get inside the free Telegram, because as soon as these daily videos go live, I will drop the link in the Telegram as well. And if you're subscribed and you hit the bell, you'll get a notification. So you want to be watching these videos as soon as possible, because at the time of recording this video, this match kicks off in 2 hours. So you've got to be quick. If you're watching it after the 2 hours, don't worry. We've got the other matches which are later in the day, so you can still use them ones. Okay, so no drama, no drama. So the first game it is in Thailand. It's the Thai Division 2, and it's the teams are Nakhon Pathom United, and it's against Shanghai Hornbill. Okay, so it's at 12 p.m. UK time. They're only 2 games into the season. Only 2 games into the season. However, Nakhon Pathom's last game was 2-1, which I like to see. And for the away team, which is the main reason I picked this match, both their matches have been higher scoring with both teams scoring. They've ended 2-2 and 2-1. There's no point looking at the head-to-heads for these 2 teams because the last time they played each other was 2 years ago. Basically, for Nakhon Pathom, they got relegated last year. Okay, so this is their first 2 games in the lower division, and they've already lost them both. So this game is huge for them. They're playing at home. They've got to win this one really because they've only just been relegated and they've already lost the first 2. They're sitting bottom. So huge game for them. They've got to score goals. And the away team, they're a solid team. If you look at their last 9 games, hang on, let's look at the last 12 games. Okay, last 9 games, they've only lost 1. So they're on good form. And they score a lot of goals. Their past few games have been 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 2-1, 5-2. So it's good to see. And another reason why I picked this game is because the odds are very good already. So if you prefer pre-match bets, over 2.5 goals is odds of 2.32, and that's before the ball's even been kicked. That's really good. I like the look of that. Over 1.5 goals on the Betfair. These are Betfair Exchange odds, by the way, so you get better odds on there. On another bookie, it might just be slightly less. But over 1.5 goals is 1.41. First half goal is 1.53 already. That's brilliant. So if you can watch this game live, there should be streams about. If there's no streams, at least just check the stats. Make sure there's shots going in, shots on target especially, and corners. And a first half goal will reach odds of about 1.7 after about 8 to 10 minutes. And if it starts lively, that's definitely one I will be jumping on. Okay. 2.5 goals, like I said, odds of 2.32. That's decent. So keep an eye on that one, okay, guys? The next game we have it's in Finland. This one's at 4:30 p.m, so you've got a bit of a gap here. The teams are FC Jazz versus JJK. Again, higher scoring teams. If you look at Jazz's last 5 games, they've ended 1-1, 3-0, 4-2, 2-2, 2-1. So all of them have had over 2.5 goals, apart from the 1. And we look at JJK, 1-1, 3-2, 1-0, 2-1, 3-0. Brilliant. A key one to look at, especially for Jazz, is their home goal scoring record. 1-1, 2-2, 3-1, 2-1, 7-0. They last played each other in June, so not that long ago. That ended 3-1. The one before that was 1-1. Before that, 4-2, 2-1. So we should see goals here. And the good thing is they're 20 games into the season, so they're nice and warmed up. If we look at the odds, over 2.5 goals is 1.51, which is decent. A first half goal at the moment is 1.25. So not worth doing that now. Wait and play. If it's lively and the odds get to something you like, which I prefer 1.7, then jump on. Okay, next game. There's a few cup games tonight. I think there's Europa League and Conference going on. The second legs as well, so big games. So I wanted to include one of them. The one I've picked is at 5:30. It's AEK Larnaca against SK Brann. They played each other in the first leg a week ago on the 21st, and that ended 2-1. So really good game. Both teams scoring over 2.5 goals. And this was at Brann's. That game was at Brann, whereas this time it's at Larnaca, and they've got the 1 goal deficit to catch up on. So it should be a good game. Larnaca can't afford to sit back, and Brann will want to get that 1 goal. They want to get that early goal, so they take a 3-1 advantage and then sit back. So the first half should be lively because both teams can't afford to sit back on this one. They both their games have been postponed during the week, so they've had a nice gap. Yeah, they should have loads of stamina, loads of energy, ready to have a quality, lively game. So I'm really expecting a lot from this. If you look at Larnaca's last three, like the games before they played Bran, ended 2-1, 4-1, and 2-1. For Bran, it was 2-1, 1-0, 2-0. But I'm expecting goals here. And if we check out the odds, the first half goal is already 1.44. So that will reach decent odds within 10 minutes. Over 2.5 goals is double your money. That is very good. I like that. Over 2.5 goals is odds of 2 already. So that's definitely worth checking out. Over 1.5 goals is 1.32. Right. And then what I've done is with them 3 games to play it extra safe. I mean, no bet is ever safe, right? Ever. Whoever tells you this is guaranteed win a bet is bullshit. You can't. But this is the safest bet I would do out of these options. I would do over 1.5 goals in all of them. This is if you don't want to do in play. If you can only do pre-match bets, then this is the one, okay? So over 1.5 goals in all 3 of them games gives odds of 2.03. So double your money. I like that bet. And you know what? I might even do that one myself. In fact, I will do that one myself, okay? I'll join in with you guys who are doing pre-match bets. I will do that one myself, okay? If you was to do a more riskier bet, which to be honest, I wouldn't recommend. If you want to, this is for pre-match. If you wanted to do over 2.5 goals in each one, obviously that's obviously a lot more riskier. You probably get odds. I haven't checked myself. I will. Next time I do the video, I'll find out over 2.5 goals odds in each one. But you probably get odds of about 10, 9 or 10, I imagine, maybe even more. But again, if you do that, just do a very small stake, okay, guys, because that's very, very risky. So that's the main 3 matches, and then I've got one more game. This was just like an added bonus because at the moment the odds for it are crap. There's no pre-match bets you can do for this one, but this one's for in play, okay? And it's at 8 p.m. It's the Copenhagen versus FC Basel in Switzerland. I always pronounce it wrong. But this one, we should see goals in this one. Let me just bring up the stats because I've closed it, which is annoying. I was meant to keep it open. In the first leg, it was 1-1, so there's a lot to play for. In their most recent games for Basel, they've ended 6-1, 3-1, 4-1, 2-1, 2-1. So all of them over 2.5 goals, all of them both teams scoring. And for Copenhagen, they had a 0-0, but that was all the way back in early August. But since then, it's been 3-2, 5-0, 3-1, 1-1. So this game should have goals, and there's a lot on the line for these two. Both these teams are solid, big teams, you know. They can't afford to get knocked out of this. This is a Champions League qualifiers. There's a lot of money that they will get for qualifying in this one. So this should be a good game. We should see goals. But like I said, at the moment, odds of like over 2.5 goals is odds of 1.78, which is good. But I would wait in play for this one personally. The first half goal was 1.36. Actually, you know what? To be fair, the odds are better than I thought. I thought they were going to be lower than that. They're good odds, but for this one in particular, I would wait in play, okay? If it's not lively in the first 10, leave it out. If it's 0-0 at half time, then that's definitely one you want to check out for a late goal. Definitely. I think that's it, guys. It's a bit longer than I wanted. I want these videos to be around 8 minutes, but I suppose I had to explain myself what's going on in the new videos. Right. That's it. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment below if you like these sort of videos, and make sure you get inside the free Telegram. I'll put the link below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Good luck with your bets, guys. Take care.